Good evening, here are tonight's top stories. Police Regional Division 4C initiates training on new body cameras, while 17 ranks commence medical assistant training. An investigation is underway into a miner's death in Guyana village. The Guyana Defense Force Coast Guard welcomes a new 115 Defiant patrol vessel. Unfortunately, an autopsy offers no clear cause of death for an 8-year-old girl, and a tragic accident takes the life of a 14-year-old girl in West Coast Burbis. Stay tuned for updates. Please remember to like, share and subscribe to our channel for more news.
Police Regional Division 4C conducts training on new body cameras. On Saturday, April 20th, 2024, Police Regional Division 4C organized a training session for its officers focused on the use of recently acquired body cameras and their functionalities. The training session, facilitated by the division's Information Technology Department, aimed to familiarize officers with the operational features of the newly acquired body cameras. The initiative is part of the division's ongoing efforts to enhance transparency and accountability in policing practices. During the training, officers received instruction on the proper usage of the body cameras and were provided with a comprehensive overview of their functions. The objective was to ensure that officers are equipped with the necessary knowledge and skills to effectively integrate the body cameras into their daily duties. The introduction of body cameras represents a significant step towards modernizing policing practices and strengthening public trust within the community. By utilizing this technology, the division aims to promote greater accountability and transparency in law enforcement operations. "17 ranks begin training as medical assistants." 17 ranks have recently embarked on the Grade 3 Medical Assistance course, commencing on February 26, 2024, at the Medical Corps Headquarters, Base Camp Guyana. Spanning 28 weeks, this comprehensive program aims to equip participants with the necessary skills and knowledge to serve as Grade 3 medical assistants across various medical centers within the Guyana Defense Force, GDF. Upon completion of the course, students will be proficient in their roles as Grade 3 medical assistants, contributing effectively to the healthcare services within the GDF. During the opening ceremony, Lieutenant Colonel Matthew Chichester emphasized the pivotal role of field medics within the force. He urged the students to fully immerse themselves in the course curriculum, which covers essential topics such as physiology, field sanitization, life-saving techniques, first aid, and physiotherapy. Furthermore, as part of their training, the participants will undergo an attachment at the Georgetown Public Hospital Corporation, providing them with practical experience in a clinical setting. At the culmination of the course, accolades will be presented to recognize outstanding achievements, including awards for the Best Graduating Student, Runner-Up Student, Best Student in Medicine, and Best Student in First Aid. These awards serve to acknowledge the dedication and excellence demonstrated by the participants throughout their training journey. Investigation launched into miner's death at Guyana village. The Guyana Police Force has initiated an investigation to unravel the circumstances surrounding the untimely demise of Adrian Stephen, a 20-year-old miner hailing from Keiko Village, Upper Mazaruni in Region 7. As per a statement released on Sunday, Stephen passed away on Friday, April 19, around 2300 hours HRS, at Rock Point Back Dam, Guyana Village. According to police reports, Stephen was employed by a 44-year-old woman who owns the mining operation where he was employed. On the fateful Friday, work concluded at 1700 hours HRS, and the workers returned to camp, where Stephen joined them for dinner but opted not to eat. Concerningly, Stephen had skipped breakfast and lunch that day as well. After dinner, he retired to bed, and it was around 2300 hours that one of his colleagues claimed to have been awoken by Stephen's screams, initially presumed to be a nightmare. However, upon investigation, Stephen was found motionless, prompting immediate notification of other colleagues. The police were alerted, and the following day, at approximately 11 o'clock hours, a nurse, in the presence of a detective, examined Stephen and pronounced him deceased. No visible signs of violence were observed on the body. Presently, Stevens' remains lie at Kamarang District Hospital mortuary, awaiting a thorough post-mortem examination to shed light on the circumstances surrounding his sudden passing. Guyana Defense Force Coast Guard receives new 115 Defiant patrol vessel. The Guyana Defense Force, GDF, Coast Guard proudly announces the acquisition of its latest asset, a 115 Defiant patrol vessel, marking a significant enhancement to its fleet. Crafted by United States-based Metal Shark boats, the state-of-the-art vessel arrived today at Headquarters Coast Guard in Ruimveldt, Greater Georgetown, where the onboard crew safely disembarked. Accompanying the vessel were 4 officers and 12 ranks from the GDF CG, along with 1 officer, 2 ranks from the Regional Security System, and 4 Metal Shark boats personnel. The welcoming party included esteemed figures such as Chief of Defense Staff, Brigadier Omar Khan, Colonel General Colonel Ken Lloyd Roberts, branch heads, senior officers, and other distinguished members of the Coast Guard. Notably, the presence of National Security Advisor, Captain Gerald Gouveia, added to the significance of the occasion. Crafted by Metal Shark's talented in-house engineering team at their Franklin, Louisiana, production facility, this vessel exemplifies cutting-edge design and construction expertise. It proudly joins the ranks of 7 other Metal Shark vessels currently serving in the Coast Guard fleet. With an eye towards operational readiness, the vessel will undergo a rigorous training period before being officially handed over to the GDF Coast Guard and commissioned into active service. This new addition underscores our commitment to safeguarding Guyana's maritime interests and ensuring the safety and security of our waters. Autopsy reveals no clear cause of death for 8-year-old girl. An autopsy was conducted on the body of 8-year-old Naomi Ragu, a student of New Market Primary from No. 62 Village, Quarantine, Burbis, who tragically passed away at the New Amsterdam Hospital on Tuesday. The examination, carried out by government pathologist Dr. V. Bridgemohan at Skeldon Public Hospital mortuary, aimed to shed light on the circumstances surrounding Naomi's untimely demise. The autopsy concluded that the cause of death could not be definitively determined. However, samples were extracted from various organs, including the heart, liver, lungs, kidney, stomach contents, stomach, and spleen, for further examination at the Guyana Forensic Laboratory, GFSL. In addition, a medical certificate issued by the pathologist indicated that there were no signs of sexual penetration upon vaginal examination. The body was subsequently released to the family for burial arrangements. Naomi's passing follows a period of illness during which she experienced symptoms including diarrhea, vomiting, and fever. Despite medical attention, her condition deteriorated, ultimately leading to her demise at the New Amsterdam Hospital. This unfortunate incident has drawn attention to health concerns in the region, particularly in light of similar recent tragedies, including the deaths of 11-year-old Ricardo Mohabir and his 9-year-old sister, Ariana Mohabir. It underscores the importance of timely medical intervention and addressing health issues within the community. Tragic accident claims life of 14-year-old girl in West Coast Burbis. In a devastating incident on Sunday afternoon, a 14-year-old girl, Renee Shaw Small, lost her life tragically in an accident along the No. 41 Public Road, West Coast Burbis. Small, a student of Belladrum Secondary School and resident of Lot 7 Paradise Village, West Coast Burbis, was fatally injured in the accident. Reports indicate that around 1400 hours on Sunday, motorcar number HD 4290, driven by a 45-year-old man from New Savannah Park housing in New Amsterdam Burbis, was traveling east along the northern side of the No. 41 Public Road West Coast Burbis at a speed of about 80 kilometers per hour. At that moment, Small emerged from a minibus, the number of which is unknown, located on the southern side of the road. Small ran from south to north into the path of motorcar number HD 4290, resulting in a collision. The impact of the collision caused Small to sustain injuries and fall onto the road surface. She was subsequently discovered in an unconscious state by a public-spirited citizen and rushed to the Fort Wellington Public Hospital. Tragically, despite receiving treatment, Small succumbed to her injuries. Following the accident, a breathalyzer test was administered to the 45-year-old driver, revealing the presence of 3 micrograms of alcohol in his breath. As a result, a notice of intended prosecution was issued. Currently, the body of the deceased is at Bailey Funeral Home, awaiting a post-mortem examination to determine the exact cause of death. This incident serves as a sobering reminder of the importance of road safety and the devastating consequences of accidents on our roads.